What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of JayBird Bassin. So, this episode, I don't know if I brought it up or not, but we qualified for the Alabama Kayak Bass Fishing Classic, and it's being held over here on Neely Henry in Alabama, and so that's where we're at now. We just spent a ton of time fixing up this camper. First time I hooked water up to it, and the fittings were a bitch. I'm not even going to clean that up at all. It was a bitch. I spent about 3 hours all over Rainbow City, Gassin, looking for some fittings to connect a water hose to a faucet. And now we finally have water in our hot water heater. We got a sink, shower. It's all set up finally. Good Lord. Anyway, so we're down here now. I was hoping to get a little time to get out on the water this afternoon as soon as I pulled up, but that didn't happen. This little issue arose. So first thing in the morning we were heading to, I believe, Canoe Creek or something like that. It's a pretty big creek. I actually mapped it out. It's like 13 miles around. So we're going to do a lot of running and gunning, just checking out spots, kind of seeing where the fish are, what they're biting on, what the water's looking like, and just to see what's out there, man. It's going to be awesome. I'm super excited to fish this tournament, representing the River Region Kayak Anglers. So super excited. Wanted to do it last year, just didn't pan out for us. This year, very exciting. So you guys stay tuned for practice day 1. Well, guys, it is officially 9 o'clock, and needless to say, we have not got on them. But found some good spots, some good grass areas back in this first creek. Oh, by the way, we launched at Canoe Creek boat landing. Badass boat landing, guys. Freaking, I think that's plenty of parking, very wide boat ramp. I enjoy launching there, this morning. But we're probably about 2 or 3 miles into our trip this morning. Spent a little bit of time in this grass just trying to snag some up, but the ones I've been catching really small, and I've caught them on pretty much flashy stuff. I don't know if it's because the wind's blowing. There is shad spawning out here, and as you can tell, it's overcast, and the temperature right now is awesome. It's got a pretty good breeze flowing in, so water is super choppy, which I kind of like that. But I'm currently just picking away at this grass and probably going to hit some points when I move out to the deep side of this creek here. Just spend a little time on them, graph a little bit, see what's up there. Damn, wherever that was broke me off. I think that's a bunch of gar out there that's popping up or something. Be cool if he spit my lure back out. It'd be real nice of them. Be real generous. Something good. Fish kind of scared me. Hey, little buddy. All right, guys, it's 12 o'clock. We've went about 5 or 6 miles down this little creek, starting to turn around here and hit the other side. It's a little bit deeper over there. Chose this side first because it was shallower. Looking on like Google Earth, I saw a bunch of grass and stuff. Hadn't really found much fish. I found little fish here and there. I caught 2 in this little pocket right here, but they were, 8 inches maybe. But man, that's about it, dude. It's been pretty tough this morning, I guess. So that's the update at 12. We're gonna grab a little lunch out of our Yeti back here, and a little something to drink, and keep moving on. You guys hang in there. Feels like a good fish right there. Not too bad. Not a tournament winner, but still a decent fish, decent catch. Chatterbait catch. Alright fellas, so it's 3:30 right now. Still hadn't developed a solid pattern. Just talked to my buddy Jacob Mott. He fished up north, pretty much same deal up there, seems like. He did say he caught about 50 inches a day, so that's not too bad. He was ledge fishing too. Gave me a tip, so there's some nice ledges towards the river. But, so the plan is now, my depth finder batteries are both dead, so we're gonna run to the truck, grab a battery, and then head on towards the main lake and hit some creeks on the way. But man, it's hot, and I don't know, I'm not seeing fish on the depth finder, and I'm just catching them like sporadic, just random places. It might pick up when the sun starts going down, I don't know. but we're going to head towards the truck, get a battery, and head towards the main lake. Alright fellas, so that's going to be practice day 1 right there. Hell of a day. It was hot. I am sunburnt, as you can tell. I probably got some raccoon eyes going on. I think the fish are just in the summertime funk still down here, or up here. And so I think they're just lethargic and they're not wanting to eat. So what I caught today was in grass, pretty much shallow water. I fished offshore, probably a total of maybe 2 hours. So today we caught a bunch of fish, quantity and not quality fish. We caught three keeper fish. I think the biggest was like 15 3/4 and the other 2 were like 13s. I am going to definitely keep this place in mind because, you know, I have one more weekend to practice. Probably won't get to. Tomorrow I'm going to take advantage of fishing the creek I'm currently staying at right now. And this is Green Sport. I don't know if it's Green Sport Creek, but it's Green Sport Marina is right down there, like right down the road. So we're gonna launch there in the morning. So yeah, that's the game plan. I hope you guys enjoyed today. I had fun, you know. It was just fun getting out there to fish. I mean, it was overcast most of the day, so that was pretty nice. But once the sun did come out, I think around 1, it stayed out until it got dark, like all day. It was hot. Plan to start shallow in the morning and just, as I normally do, just go deeper as the day gets hotter. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, it's practice day 3. We went all the way towards the south end dam on Neely Henry, 10 Island ramp right here. As you can tell, it is freaking windy and the temperature has dropped since our hurricane came through. Not even sure how this audio is even doing right now. But we're getting ready to load this thing up and have a good practice day. I got about 10 or 12 miles mapped out this morning. The last time I was here was like 2 years ago, and I pretty much have covered from this ramp towards the dam, a couple of these creeks on the right side over there, but that's it. But from here I'm heading up north and covering a bunch of creeks and some big points down that way. So that's the game plan for today, and you guys stay tuned. It's gonna be fun. It's already cold. It's like, I don't know, 67 right now with that wind blowing. It feels like it's 65. But we're gonna get this thing loaded up, man, and head on out. Well guys, we're in the back of this first long creek. This is the second little slough I found. I saw a bunch of bait fish on top, and appeared to be bass hitting them, but it only lasted for like, I don't know, 10 minutes and then they were gone. But I'm not catching anything in the back of these creeks yet. Not really seeing anything either. I'm seeing a bunch of bait fish though. So I don't know, I'm gonna hit a couple more little sloughs like this, and then if nothing happens, we're gonna just stick to like main creek and river channels and see if we can't produce anything right there. Alright, so that's the first creek. It's 10 o'clock. Went down a little bit further than I planned to, but I got 2 fish out of it. Same lure, a little Spro Little John there. Silver body, brown back. So we're just gonna ride down to the river, hit the next one. Feels like a good fish. There we go. 12 and a half right there. Alright fellas, it's 12 o'clock. We are at the turnaround point. Fish this last creek and then we're gonna start heading back to the other side. So I guess the pattern, I guess you would call it, would be just anything that's going into a creek or slough, anything that's got a point on it with a bend. I've been snatching them up right there at that little bend. As soon as it goes into the slough or creek, I'll snatch a little small fish up. I ain't caught any big ones, but yeah, that's the plan for the rest of this afternoon. We're gonna hit the back of this creek and just shoot straight across over there, and hopefully something's over there. Hadn't found any grass over here. There's no boat docks on this side, no grass, not a lot of stuff to flip, so it's been pretty tough. We're gonna keep on grinding and hopefully I see some grass back here, so hopefully we'll find something back here. There's gonna be one there. It was. Wow. Look at that, he swallowed that thing. There you go. Alright fellas, we're finna call it a day. Pretty productive day. I'm glad I came out here, even though we didn't catch a whole lot of tournament winning fish, which we didn't catch a lot of tournament winning fish over at Canoe Creek either. But a buddy of mine just came down here yesterday and told me it was bad, but I had already mapped everything out, did the work to come down here, so I decided to come on down. Maybe I could do something different that he didn't do. But apparently not. Apparently the fish just aren't here. No, I'm sure they're here. I just can't find them. I don't know. They're hiding pretty good, or just not eating. But anyway, we fished everything. We fished a lot of creeks, fished shallow a lot, fished deep a whole lot, fished a lot of deep points and stuff. No luck there. No luck in the backs of the creeks. Like I said before, only fish we caught was going right into creeks, right on the corners and stuff, and it was pretty much it, man. But we covered about 8 miles a day, so not too bad. I got to see a lot of freaking water. Got to see a lot of places I hadn't seen before out here. And tell you the truth, some of these spots look pretty good, man. They'll be jammed up in the fall time, but just right now, I don't know. I think the fish are probably in their transitioning phase. That'd be my guess. So this is pretty much the last day I'll get to practice until the tournament. I'm gonna go home and think long and hard about, out of the 3 spots I went to, where I want to go. So far, I'm still wanting to go back to the spot I scouted out on day 2. But I don't know. It's still kind of iffy, man, because I didn't get to fish it. Kind of like launching here and seeing all this great looking stuff and then not fishing it, and then coming out here tournament day and not catching anything. That's what I'm kind of worried about. But I did catch a lot of fish in Canoe Creek, so I don't know. So we'll see y'all out there tournament morning.
Fucker wasn't even recording.
Neither one. All right, fellas, so we've made it to the turnaround point at this creek here. Hadn't seen a whole lot of activity on the, I guess, the right side of the creek. Seen a lot of bait fish in the creek channels, little sloughs and stuff that's coming off this creek, as secondary creeks. But no activity. Hadn't seen anything on the graph. Nothing. Nothing blowing up. I mean, it is midday right now. It's 1:46, but I hadn't seen too much. My initial game plan was to come straight back here and hit this grass, and I hate that I had to chase down a flat tire this morning because I would have loved to seen what was out here early morning. But I don't know, we're gonna fish this grass all the way back to the main lake channel or river channel and hit some points out there, and if we have enough time we're gonna go across and hit some boat docks on the other side of the lake. And I don't know, I might have a change of plans, split second, just go to Canoe Creek, because I did catch a lot of fish there, but they were all scattered. But I kind of feel like I developed some kind of pattern there. But so that's it, man. That's the game plan. So you guys stay tuned.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
It almost was like there's a spin. He got some fish feeding right there. We have found the fish bowl. Only problem is, can't get them to bite. See a big old school of bait fish and got some bass or something feeding up on them. They're definitely there. You just can't get them to bite. We're gonna keep at it though. Keep on grinding on them. All right, fellas. So it's been a hell of a day. Hadn't caught any fish, hadn't seen any fish in the back of that creek back there, so came out here to the main river, main lake, seen a bunch of fish on points and stuff. They were sitting about anywhere from 10 to 20 foot. So in the morning, I'm gonna launch here. This is the only place I've saw fish. Canoe Creek, I caught a lot of fish, but I didn't see a ton of activities. Same deal as here. So I'm kind of worried about going out there and just, conditions being the same and then not catching anything. Plan is to launch here in the morning, fish shallow, and just see what's going on around some of these openings. There's two good points up here right at the launch that I'm gonna fish. First thing, a bunch of grass and laydowns coming into this main lake, so I'm gonna hit that. Been fished deep, man, and I don't know, it's looking rough. So that's the game plan. We're gonna head back, get the camper all ready for tonight, rig up a bunch of stuff. Got to re-spool one of my reels and probably study on these maps a little bit more. That's it, man. We're gonna get ready for and pray for the best. And so you guys hang in there. We'll see you in the morning. Well, guys, I think this place is cursed, or with me anyway, because my phone has never missed an alarm until this morning. No shit. Had 2 alarms set, 15 minutes apart. Neither one of them went off. It is 6:33. We have missed first cast by like 30 minutes. So let's go get after them.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Alright guys, it's 9 o'clock right now. We ain't got a bite, nothing. The fish I spotted out deep are still there. Out there, a bunch of shad out there. Been focusing on anywhere that they'll push bait up into like little points, but there's no wind or anything. So I've been fishing deep. I spent a lot of time on this ledge right here. Fished pretty deep there with soft plastics, Texas rig, crankbaits, and also been throwing square bills and wacky rigs towards the wall every once in a while, and been flipping and pitching, and ain't got nothing, but we're still grinding. So yeah, I don't know. It's not looking good. Got to be kidding me. Well, he popped out. 16 1/4 right there though. Alright guys, it's 11 o'clock. Got one in the boat, hopped out. This new rule where you can't have your hands on the fish, so kind of sucks. But anyway, so 16 1/4 got off. Had one blow up on a crankbait right over there. I couldn't ever get him, and I got one solid bite right here, but he got off too. So we're struggling, man. We that last one I hooked up on was big, man. It had some weight on it. We're gonna keep on grinding. Alright guys, it's 12:45. I am hitting on nothing. Probably gonna go back to where I caught fish a while ago and hopefully pick up at least one there, so I'm not totally skunked out. But it's been rough, man. Golly, it's been rough. I ain't seen too much of anything on this side of the lake.
The championship division, we're going to pay out 6 spots. Fish Nearly Henry, the Chamber of Commerce, added $500 to the championship payout. So on top of your entries, 6th place, Corey Galloway with 50.75 inches. 5th place, Wilson Farmer, 52 inches.
Yeah.
4th place, Blake Robertson with 54 inches. You're welcome. See, by me not fishing with you, you won money. All right, 3rd place, Michael Cooper, 54 and .25. 2nd place with 59.25. And a tie break for 1st place. 2nd place, Coley McGowan. 59.25. He's going to take home $517. And the winner of the championship division with 59.25 and a tiebreaker of big fish that was 21.25, Lance Coley. Lance is taking home $1,070. He's taking home the Yak Shack Big Bass for $415 for that 21 and .25 Big Bass. Congratulations, Lance.